An environment is everything that is around us. It is nature's gift that helps in nourishing life on Earth. It plays an important role in the existence of life on the planet Earth. Sadly, our environment has worsened because of us. It is scary that we contribute to the worsening impact. Isn't it pleasant to see our environment clean? Isn't it nice to breathe in the fresh breeze? Isn't it wonderful to look at the clear ocean? Due to the persistent growth of rubbish everywhere, our once clean atmosphere, fragrant wind, and lovely scenery are progressively changing.
What is solid waste? Solid waste can be defined as the useless and unwanted products in the solid state derived from the activities of and discarded by society. It is produced either by products of production processes or arise from the domestic or commercial sector when objects or materials are discarded after use. Since waste management has serious environmental effects, it made the passage of the Republic Act 9003 or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000 a landmark environmental legislation in the Philippines. The law was crafted in response to the looming garbage problem in the country. Solid waste management is considered to be one of the most serious environmental issues in the Philippines. The country has continuously rising amount of waste and is expected to further increase in the succeeding years. Therefore, this poor waste management contributes to climate change and causes air pollution, water, soil contamination, and directly affects many ecosystems and species. Then if it continues, it may create more serious negative environmental impacts.
Otherwise, we, humans, anywhere at any time, can still do even simple things to reduce waste, and include here the very familiar thing, which we call recycling.
Do you know that these plastic bottles has a huge impact in our environment? This plastic is killing animals, leaking chemicals, and disrupting ecosystems. It can also greatly harm the ecosystems, with aquatic ecosystems being the most impacted. However, when you recycle plastic water bottles, you can lower the amount of waste that contributes to landfills. Recycling reduces the pollution that can come from the chemicals used to make these bottles. Recycling also helps cut down on the amount of trash thrown into landfills, so our garbage doesn't take up as much space. Recycling is good for the economy and the environment, and it's easy to do. All you have to do is remember to throw things into the right bins when you're done with them. But you can also do more, especially if places that you usually spend time don't have recycle bins.
Reducing, reusing, and recycling waste helps save landfill space by keeping useful materials out.
Reducing, it means to eliminate or decreasing the amount of waste we produce or the toxicity of the materials. By reducing resources, it means that we can avoid unnecessary use of energy, water, and materials. It means there is less waste to manage. It is to conserve resources like turning off the lights and when you're not in a room and turning off the faucet to reduce the consumption of essential resources. It will also lower utility bills, a bonus.
What do you mean by reuse? Reusing is the act of taking old items that you might consider as throwing away, finding a new use for them. Get the most mileage out of the materials you encountered. Jars from groceries, food store can be used to store leftover or to take lunch to work. This is the advantage of reuse. Saves or delay purchasing, disposal costs, conserves resources, reduces the waste stream, causes less pollution than recycling or making new products from virgin materials, makes needed items available to those who can afford to buy them new.
Hello peeps! At last, you need to learn the recycling method in which considered the last waste management techniques. When we recycle waste materials, we convert or break down the waste materials into brand new materials. And by doing so, we can minimize not only pollution and waste production but also land deformation and greenhouse gas production.
This is a way of life. It depends on us to take good care of our planet. It is not someone else's issue. It is the responsibility of the person you see in the mirror every morning. You can make a difference.